Today we're going to be sharing a few thoughts about James Buchanan, who was our 15th president. He served from 1857 to 1861. I have never known any human being for whom I felt a greater reverence, wrote James Buchanan of Dr. John King, a Presbyterian minister of his family's small church in Mercersburg, Pennsylvania, who also served on the board of nearby Dickinson College in Carlisle. Undoubtedly, Buchanan's accolade was promoted by Dr. King's influence to have young James reinstated at Dickinson after the spirit student was expelled for arrogance, disorderly conduct, and drinking. Several years later, even Dr. King was unable to comfort his former student when young James was rejected by his fiancée, Anne Carolyn Coleman, in part because of her father's suspicion that James was interested only in her money. In addition, local gossip circulated unconfirmed rumors about Buchanan and another girl. During the next few months, Anne slipped deeper and deeper into a mental depression and later became mysteriously ill. She died from what physicians called hysterical convulsions. Embittered members of her family, led by Mr. Coleman, branded Buchanan her murderer. Overcome by grief, Buchanan wrote a letter to Anne's father requesting permission to view the body and join the mourners at the funeral. He wrote, "It is now no time for explanation, but the time will come when you will discover that she, as well as I, have been much abused. God forgive the authors of it. I may sustain the shock of her death, but I feel that happiness has fled from me forever." The letter was returned to Buchanan unopened, and he was not allowed to attend the funeral. Although he enjoyed the company of young ladies, Buchanan never married, making him the only bachelor president. In August 1860, Mr. Buchanan had a long heart-to-heart conversation with the Reverend William Paxton, pastor of New York City's First Presbyterian Church. At the end of this meeting, the president announced, "My mind is made up. I hope that I am a Christian. As soon as I retire from office as president, I will unite with the Presbyterian Church." On September 23, 1865, nearly 4 years after he left office, that Buchanan was permitted to make a public profession of his faith and was invited to join the fellowship in the Church of my fathers, as he himself described it. In his last will and testament, Buchanan left a sizable contribution to the Presbyterian Church. I'm going to ask you to